Man, what's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And we all like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to the collective, man. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
You killing Miss Bell? Yeah. I can't shake your hand. You remember me? Yeah. You used to stay on Ferguson? Yeah, you tried to f me in the ass when I was 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
That's you, Paul. I think your name Paul. Miss Bell, Tamara, Janine, and them your people. Yeah. This tried to f me in my ass when I was 7 years old, man.
Wow.
Now he got this beautiful little girl with him. Y'all look at this shit. He ain't dating. I'm happy I got his face. I've been looking for this. You feel me? This faggot ass nigga. Look at this nigga's face, y'all.
Wow.
And he lucky we in Kroger's and shit. Man, he got this beautiful little girl with him. I feel sorry for him. He probably only f with little boys, though. Nigga tried to tell me it was all right to f with men when I was 7 years old, living with his sister, and because my mama was in prison. You thinking you don't think I could trust a black man? You can't trust this ass nigga right here.
Wow.
And I got this nigga on camera too, man. And guess what, nigga? I'm gonna tell you what, nigga. Now that I got your face, we're gonna see you around. I ain't gonna get you tonight. You through though, nigga. You's a bitch ass.
Things you need to know and be ready for before you start using crystal jewelry. Malachite will make you the loneliest that you've ever been because it will remove all your fake friends and the toxic people. Tiger's Eye will change your aura and make you so much more powerful, so get ready for that promotion you've been waiting for. Citrine will attract so much money that you just won't even know how to spend it, and you'll just be too happy. Wearing carnelian makes you so attractive that everyone will just be staring at you. Garnet will majorly spice things up in your life, so get ready for things to change in the bedroom. Wearing rhodonite will make you love yourself so damn much that everyone around you will start to think that you've got a big ego, plus it will make you even more beautiful. To get ready for some compliments, kunzite will heal you on such a deep level that you actually have to let go of all that trauma. And aquamarine will make you feel so calm and relaxed that you'll actually forget about your anxiety for a moment. So make sure you're ready and go get yours in the shop now.
What the shit is going on?
How y'all feel about them crystals? Some of y'all might need them. Some of y'all might be against them. Go ahead and spam it up what you feeling. Do y'all feel like y'all need them? Do y'all feel like they work for you if you had them? Do you feel like you just totally against them? It's something that's like way out of your belief system. Like, spam it up what you feel. Just be respectful to others. For me, like, I just want to hear where y'all coming from. I think crystals work. For me, they work, in my opinion. I have had a certain crystal and it has calmed me. It had calmed me down. Life started getting good. But that's for me. Somebody could have a different perspective on that. But also, with the clip before that, that family, they all didn't survive. Prayers to that family. Prayers to their family who, you know, relatives that have to live with that story. They said they found the bodies of, I think, all the family, but I think the 4-year-old and the 6-year-old, they didn't find the bodies today. I looked in the comments. Yeah, that was crazy. They got caught in the middle of one. It was at a picnic, actually. They was having a picnic, a family picnic, and that's what ended up transpiring at the end of that. So prayers to that family, and then the rest of their family who, you know, gotta live with that story. But that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
So why is it now that when the sun rises at 6:49 in Japan, the sun is still up in the West? And I figured this out by watching a live where the streamer was streaming from Japan. And the sun was high in the sky while she was on stream. The sun was also up in the sky where I was.
Check the sunset out, right? This sunset never touches the horizon. It stays on those clouds. I feel like those clouds that he has over there in Hawaii are actually machines. Because look, once my filter pops up, you're gonna see like rollers. Like the sun gets on the rollers, it starts moving on its own. You can tell too, because the other clouds don't move, but just that one part right here, right? It looks like an escalator in a way. It looks like an escalator in a way, like a ride. Like it stops and it starts moving. Look at that, dude. That's going up the fucking cloud, dude. That's definitely a fucking machine. Like that whole cloud system you showed me, all the videos look like that. I think they have a legit like a cloud machine that I don't know, carries the sun around.
So there's a time lapse of the sun as it moves across the sky. As it gets to a point, it glitches. I'm not sure if you saw that, but if you didn't, don't worry. Let's bring it back so you can see what's going on. So as it moves along, it glitches. Pay attention. What just happened is the sun is exchanging tracks. It's moving from one track to another. Yes, a track. The sun moves on tracks. So let me just show you some of the gears. So take a look at the 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock region just above the sun. They are the gears interlinking. There's a spiral forming around the sun projection, which is interlinking into the rest of the sky and moving the projection across the sky. Now here you can see the gears as they flow. You can see the mechanism happening. And as the sun moves, you can see it tilts to either side and gives you the angle. So now here's another example of the sun glitching as it exchanges tracks. A totally different bit of footage. As you can see, it comes down and it glitches. Now that's exchanging tracks. Same thing again. Very common. And there are multiple suns. Every region has its sun. There is one light source projecting light to each sun. Yeah? So our suns, the suns that we see, are all projections.
Deep. What y'all feeling with that, man? Spam it up, collective.
I think I know why all these creators got banned on the same day. That's a signal. Something's about to happen, and they don't want people with big followings spreading the news or misinformation. Mark my words. Watch an event happen very, very soon. It's not a coincidence all these truthers, over 100,000 followers, got banned on the same day. All of them. Valami, Infinity got banned as well. Like mad people. I just went to that Goose's new page. He showed the whole list. Something's about to happen, and they don't want people to know right away. Mark my words. Now I'm nervous. And we're about to have a debate. Interesting. Can y'all feel it? Am I the only one that feels it? I'm walking back from the smoke shop. I'm like, wait a minute. That's a signal. Hey, let me tell you this, and I hope people that are watching this video listen to what I'm about to say right now. You just had a signal with the Federal Reserve being hacked. If I were you, I would go to the bank and get all the cash you can. Listen to what I'm saying as a safeguard, just in case. I think there might be a bank run. Remember, I said September, October. If that's, it could be earlier. Every day your money's in the bank is dangerous. It's not a coincidence. I do not believe in coincidences. It is not a coincidence all these truthers, white or black, got banned on the same day. You still think it's a hack? Why not everyone's account get banned? If it was a hack, run to the bank. Get your f***ing cash now. And if you can spare some, hit the cash app so I can go get some cash. Peace to God.
Y'all who talk to plants, tell me what to say. This plant really been bothering me for like 10 minutes, all in my car. And then when I put my hand up there and I'm like, hey, and I'm gonna reach my hand up to try to like shake his hand, it's gone. Withdraw from my car. It was all in my car just a minute ago. And now it's acting funny. What y'all be doing when plants be acting funny with you? Oh, here it comes again. It's coming back in. Let me see. What y'all be doing? What y'all be doing to get the plants to want to chill with y'all? Like, for real. Why we having a problem? You coming in or not? Coming in or not? See, it's acting so funny with me. It's like, I want to talk to you, but I don't know. Hey, it's all the way in the car. This is how it was when I got a car. So I'm like, okay, this plant want to chill with me. It's like, and not for real. Bye. To the people who don't talk to plants, this is none of your business. This is only for the people who talk to plants. Everybody else can keep on scrolling by. See, it's back and they do want to talk to me. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
Just keep watching up behind me on that ledge. He's just there. Ah, you see? That was a quick glimpse there. Okay. He's not there. Oh, sorry about that. He was doing a... Oh, there he is. Okay. There.
CGI or the same little person that we saw in that tree in past.
People are losing their minds over this video where someone is out hunting mushrooms in the forest. Now, as he is looking for these mushrooms in the forest, he's going to be looking down at a mushroom when all of a sudden he hears something crazy in the background. What do you guys think? What the heck is that? Let me know in the comments. Follow for more.
They'd removed his testicles, they'd cut off his arms, and they'd opened his stomach to see what he was eating. And his wife had been with him when this happened.
To see what he was eating.
To see what he was eating, because we're that foreign to them. They don't understand. And just like a fish, they're like, let's see what it was eating. And there's no laws out there. So they shot him in the leg. They started the battle cry. They started running out of the forest, and he knew he wasn't going to run fast enough to reach the river. So he told his wife, just run for it. She ran, jumped in the river, and just floated down the Amazon. He got ripped apart on the beach. And so when my guys showed up, they found him. There's blood all over the sand. And when they found his wife, she told them what happened. And so they just had to like pick up the pieces of them and go. And there's arrows all over the beach for nothing because they were curious, because they're scared of outsiders.
They know it's a human.
They know it's a human, but you can't really fault these people for this type of action either, because they're coming from times where they were so persecuted. So you have to think that how has that mythology like intensified over the years, where like, you know, grandparents telling their grandchildren, we remember. Like, if you get one thing from me before I die, remember that if those outsiders get to you, you're dead. Kill them first. Shoot first.
Was that CGI? Was that CGI, or was that the same little person we saw in the previous video? This man just said they opened him up like a fish because it was curious, and I would not doubt that. I don't know why people always go out there to these places where they know these tribes be secluded from humanity, or from how, you know, more of the masses like us, where the common cold can wipe that whole tribe out, bro. Why do you want to still play around with them? They don't want nothing to do with us. They either curious or they gonna get you up out of there because they know the same thing we know. We can get them sick or something. Like, bro, that's crazy. But prayers to that wife, because you know that she was traumatized behind that. Hey, anybody see something like that, bro, that's savagery. That's crazy, bro. How y'all think, I don't know, man, maybe.
The rock always came back until...
Wait, what? Did he come back? That's cool.
Wait for it.
What the?
I ain't get that one.
Top 3 dumbest things to ever happen at a zoo, and no, number 1 is not what you think it is. In 2009, a woman decided to take a flash pass to Jesus by jumping into the polar bear exhibit in a Berlin zoo. She proceeded to get mauled by 4 of the biggest carnivores on the planet. At one point, zookeepers were able to pull her out of the pool, but of course she fell right back in. She also did this during the polar bear's feeding time. Apparently, she lost her teaching job and was so depressed that she decided to factory reset her life one of the worst ways possible, and zookeepers were actually seconds away from shooting the bears just to save her. Luckily, she and the polar bears lived. In 2007 in San Francisco, 3 dumbasses who will not be named decided to taunt Tatiana the Siberian tiger just to see what would happen. What happened was she decided to make the census 3 names lighter. Motivated by malice, Tatiana jumped over a nearly 13-foot wall and violated all 3, murking 1 and severely injuring the other 2. And what's true today was true back then. If you're young and dumb, you will get paid, and after getting sued, the zoo had to pay a $900,000 stupid tax to the brothers. Number 1 isn't actually this. Because in 2012, a mother lifted her son over a railing to get a better look at the animals. She then dropped the 2-year-old into the African wild dog exhibit. He survived the fall, but not the dogs. And if you know how African wild dogs hunt prey, you know this was very bad. On top of all that, the mother sued the Pittsburgh Zoo for negligence. Yeah. Obviously, the victim here is the little boy because nobody deserves that, but yeah, the railing's there for a fucking reason.
Why would you...
This woman spent over 2 years of her life at the top of a 180-foot-tall tree. In 1997, a lumber company planned to cut down a massive 1,000-year-old redwood tree. Activists were looking for a volunteer to postpone that by staying in a tree for a week. But Julia Hill stayed for 738 days. She lived all of those days on a small 12-by-12-foot platform in the canopy of the tree, enduring rain, cold temperatures, and constant harassment from the logging company. Volunteers would hike over 2.5 hours to bring her food and water, and the efforts worked. The logging company agreed not to cut down the tree, and it still exists to this day, though vandals have attempted to cut it down themselves, leaving the tree with a 32-inch deep gash.
He goes by the handle name of Baby Trujillo. This man is a popular Peruvian explorer, and what he's found raises some questions. I do have to say that he believes in the ancient alien theory, which basically sums up to that extraterrestrial life has been with us since the beginning. Well, he found an interesting place in Peru, and he states that this predates pre-flood era. And what it is some sort of vault or secret place on top of a mountain? Just by looking at the engravings and the carvings, it is ancient. Is it pre-flood? We don't know without proper testing. But it makes you question, who made this and why did they make it on top of a mountain? Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
Miren, miren, miren. Miren. Miren esta maravilla. Miren esta maravilla. Esta tecnología no lo verán en otro canal, amigos. Y miren primero dónde estamos. Por ahí está nuestro amigo. Miren. Miren. Voy a caminar así un poco para que vayan viendo poco a poco. Levanto la cámara. Ahí está Braulio. Miren. Ángulo para que se den cuenta de qué estamos hablando. Miren. Este ángulo. Miren. Miren esta cavidad. Y aquí es el fondo y es cuadrado. Hola. 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 Hay eco, como metálico. Pues eso sería piedra. Y miren, de esto estaba hablando. Esto es la tapa, ¿sí o no, Braulio? De esto, porque acá encaja, ve. Miren, miren, miren.
I want to see him go up in there.
Y'all like Donald Trump, huh? Have you guys ever heard of the documentary, The Dissident? I'm gonna show you a quick snippet of this woman describing it. And I'm gonna watch it and then do a full review. I'm gonna make content, I'm gonna clip a whole bunch of shit through my CapCut, and it's probably gonna go viral. This woman says while making this video, if she goes viral, which she's starting to, from making this description of this video, she will never be able to go to Saudi Arabia. But why would you? After you watch this.
I've been advised that if this video goes viral, I will never be able to travel to Saudi Arabia, and it's reasons like this why Netflix refuses to show this documentary. Why did Brian Fogel's film Icarus win an Oscar for exposing Russia, but nobody is talking about his film The Dissident? In 2018, one of the world's most famous journalists for expressing his opinions on Saudi Arabia went missing. He walked into the Saudi Arabia consulate in Turkey and never walked out.
If you want to watch the full video breakdown of what she's talking about before me or watching the film, that's her page. It is Christy Bosch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this today, and you will be hearing me report on it later. I want all you guys to be safe. I want all you guys to use discernment. I want all you guys to know we're being lied to, and your neighbor is not your enemy. It's these corporations. You see the news talking about, oh, Joe Biden this, and they're attacking him now. Do you know why the media is all coordinated to attack Joe Biden right now? Because they are predictively programming you for a one world government. An autocracy. Project 2025. But hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist. It's not obvious. I'm fear-mongering. It's not obvious. There's gonna come a day, and I don't want it to, but it's gonna happen, because a lot of us are sleeping, where you're gonna look at people like me and go, why the f*** we ain't listen? Imagine if we would've listened. Imagine if we would've stood. Imagine. I guess we'll never know. Peace to God. They got rid of the Chevron deference rule. Project 2025 is a go. The U.S. Supreme Court has overturned the decades-old Chevron doctrine of judicial deference to a federal agency's interpretation of an ambiguous statute. They are getting rid of the agencies, guys. This has been in place for about 40 years. Y'all have to remember, Trump said it at his own lips. And Paul Gantz, who was part of his administration, I've warned y'all about this, and shit is lining up. And I think that whole debate last night, this is my opinion, this is speculation, was on purpose. Isn't it funny how that debate happened, all this shit's going on, and the next day, the Chevron deference rule is stricken, which was the lead thing holding back Project 2025? Now, for all you Trumpers, listen, I'm not for anything, and this is why we need to vote on something different. Trump said he wants to give back to companies, let's just say prejudice bias on who they can and cannot hire. Also, what this is going to do is gridlock any type of law or bill you want to send to the Supreme Court. I'm sorry, you want to send to Congress, and it's going to get gridlocked there. It's happening. You know what this is in like correlation to? This is the Titanic. And everybody on the Titanic that opposed the Federal Reserve just went down. Wow. I saw a creator here said the next person you vote in will be your opposition that you're going to go to war with. And I don't think that's so much, because y'all think y'all have the vote. Y'all think y'all are choosing who the is going to be president. It is already chosen. And the more and more I realize that, I think we're not going to have an election. Now, I know we're going to have an election. And no matter what you think you're voting for, and I'm sorry, Democrats or Republicans, we all got played, Donald Trump will be president. And Project 2025 is a go. Now you know why Donald Trump in 2016, 17, 18 changed the Supreme Court. And we were so distracted with Roe versus Wade. They keep distracting us. The lockdown police state is here. Y'all better do some research. Facts. Peace to the God.
To know he about to be president again, bro, you guys to be blind to think that ain't coming again. You got two, just think of it like this, bro. You got two candidates, right? One was in office, and you got another one who is in office right now. One be saying stuff that don't even make sense half the time. And a lot of people who have voted for him in the past, they already done said they probably ain't voting for him for a second term. Do y'all really think they're gonna pass up Trump for this? Really? I feel like he be talking a little bit like he has more of an understanding of what's going on, whether his perspective is limited or not. He has a lot more sense of what's going on, and he'll be able to hold a conversation faster than Biden is. So come on, bro. Like, regardless on whoever you voting for, you just gotta be realistic. Like, I ain't on the left or the right. I'm literally just sitting there watching. Like he said, he wished there was something else we could do. Me too. I wish there was some other way we could pick something, do something. I don't know. But they giving us these two. It's like, come on, bro. Like I was always told, you gotta pick the lesser of the two evils. So they always used to tell me. Like, well, I ain't got to, but the people I was around growing up, that's what they would say. I ain't got to choose, but I know people will, so.
No time to cry over Joe Biden's performance. The Supreme Court just dropped 3 opinions that will gravely change the course of this country and your lives. Here they are. First, the Supreme Court ruled that cities can prosecute people for sleeping or camping in public, basically making homelessness illegal, and that they can prosecute people for sleeping or camping in public even if they are unhoused and have nowhere else to go. We cannot arrest our way out of the homelessness crisis. Next, the court overturned Chevron deference. Now, I pinned a video on what Chevron deference is in my main profile, so you can go back and look at that because it's a little complicated. But basically, it says when there are ambiguities in the law, deference goes to the agencies who are experts. So let's say there's a chemical spill. The EPA is the expert on how that should be handled. Not anymore. Now, judges are the expert on how things like that should be handled. The Supreme Court has just made judges the ultimate experts on everything. And there will be no deference given to actual field experts in things like environmental controls, all that kind of stuff. And lastly, the court has ruled that some January 6th defendants, and likely Donald Trump, cannot be charged with obstructing Congress on January 6th. Please go watch the pinned video about Chevron deference. I will have more on this throughout the day, but despite all the other bullshit that's going on in the world, this is probably the most important thing that we need to be paying attention to and trying to decide how we're going to go ahead from here.
That video, personally, I was told by my moms, post that video, because I have a great uncle who just got out of jail for being homeless. It's crazy. It's crazy. And she was like, nah, you need to post that one. You need to speak on that. So it is crazy. I don't agree with it at all. Can't arrest, like she said, you can't arrest yourself. You can't arrest us out of homelessness, like, because y'all having inflation and y'all screwing up with a lot of stuff, bro. Y'all punishing us. Y'all say it's a lot going on. They don't have the money. It's an inflation. It's a lot. Nah, bro, it ain't that much going on. Y'all stirring that up to get people back to work because of what happened in 2020. It's a lot of different things they got their hands in on, bro. But times is getting rougher. I know my family be feeling it. Like, times getting rougher, man. Like, I know I see it. Like, it don't take a rocket scientist to really pay attention to see, like, bro, it's rough out here. It's tough. Inflation is real. Stuff is too overpriced. Stuff is too overpriced. So, yeah. But I was told make sure that video make it to this channel and out to the masses. So that's what we're gonna do, collective. We're gonna push that one, cause people need to know, especially the Chevron deficit. I mean, we for sure need to know about that. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. And even if you ain't subbed up, you just here because you like the content or whatever the case may be, I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a smooth 7 as well. Man, and until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount.